Top 10 shocking Meghan Markle and King Charles moments. Number 10, unconscious bias. It seems like the tabloid media and some royal correspondents just can't get enough of creating drama around the royal family. First it was Prince Harry and Meghan who were stirring things up with their interview with Oprah, and now it's reports about a letter from Meghan to Charles. The Duchess is focused on living her best life in the present, not dwelling on conversations from 4 years ago, and can we really blame her? Who wants to relive old drama and correspondence? But it seems like some people just can't resist poking their noses into other people's business. It's like they're addicted to creating a circus around every little thing that happens in the royal family. Maybe they should take a break and focus on something more productive, like solving world hunger or climate change, or maybe just watching some Netflix and chilling out for a bit. Number 9, disappointment. Charles reportedly reached out to Meghan in the wake of the interview and said he was disappointed that the Duke and Duchess felt the need to publicly level such damaging allegations against the crown. She reportedly replied and said she wasn't trying to accuse anyone in the family of being a racist by raising awareness about the unconscious bias. It seems like the royal family is facing a lot of drama lately, with Harry and Meghan Markle's interview causing quite a stir. But let's not forget about Charles, who apparently reached out to Meghan to express his disappointment in their public accusations against the crown. I can almost hear him saying, "Really? You couldn't have just talked to us behind closed doors? This is not how we handle family issues, dear." And Meghan's response, of course, being, "I'm not trying to accuse anyone, I just want to raise awareness about unconscious bias." Oh, the drama. But in all seriousness, it's unfortunate that this situation has escalated to such public levels. Family issues should be handled internally and with respect for each other. Hopefully the royal family can work through their differences and come to a resolution. Number 8, financial independence. This news just keeps on coming from the royal family, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Turns out even the current monarch has no problem dishing out some tough love to his own kin, and by tough love, we mean tough financial penalties. According to Byline Times, Harry and Meghan have been hit with a hefty fine by King Charles, who was reportedly unhappy with their decision to step back as senior members of the royal family, and let's just say he made sure they felt it. Breaking news, the investigation into Britain's royal family has uncovered a juicy tidbit. Turns out that even when you're a royal dad, you can still dish out some tough love, and this time it's not just a stern talking to. Oh no. King Charles has decided to hit his son and daughter-in-law where it really hurts: their bank account. But let's be real, we all know those royals are swimming in money. Jokes aside, this latest development sheds light on the complex dynamics within the royal family. It's not all glitz and glamour, folks. There are real emotions and conflicts at play, just like any other family. Number 7, whistleblowers. We all know the royal family is not immune to a good old-fashioned scandal. With all the glamour and prestige that comes with being a member of the monarchy, it was only a matter of time before some juicy drama surfaced. So here's the tea. Turns out an aide at Kensington Palace was taking bribes from The Sun, one of the UK's biggest newspapers, for insider information about Harry and Meghan. And get this, it wasn't just a small amount either. We're talking £4,000 per leak. Talk about selling out your employer for some quick cash. But let's not forget the real heroes in the story, the brave whistleblowers within The Sun who blew the lid off this whole scandal. And according to some anonymous emails, the higher-ups at the publication were trying to cover it up. Classic move, guys. Of course, with a scandal of this magnitude, there had to be some serious repercussions. The royal family's Sandringham agreement, which was supposed to give Harry and Meghan some peace from the intrusive British media, completely fell apart. And let's not forget the internal investigations that cleared the aide of any wrongdoing. Number 6, the fallout. Let's be real here. Did anyone really think cutting financial support would bring the Sussexes back into the royal fold? After all, Harry and Meghan have never been afraid to go their own way, and with their newfound freedom and autonomy, they have made headlines for more than just their high-profile commercial deals. In fact, the royal family might have underestimated just how savvy Harry and Meghan are when it comes to business. From launching their own production company to securing multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify, they have proven that they are not just another royal couple seeking a life of leisure funded by taxpayers' money. And while the British royal family continues to struggle with the fallout of Harry's decision to step back from his royal duties, the Sussexes have already moved on to bigger and better things. With a booming business empire and newfound financial independence, it seems like they are thriving outside of the royal bubble. So perhaps instead of trying to bring them back with threats of financial ruin, the royal family should have recognized the potential that Harry and Meghan possess as global influencers and entrepreneurs. After all, in today's world, success and power often come from breaking away from traditional norms and forging your own path. And that is exactly what the Sussexes have done. Number 5, not attending the coronation. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, stayed home in Cali and did not attend the coronation. As much as we all wanted to see the lovely family attending the coronation, it seems like they decided to skip out on this one. I guess Meghan wasn't in the mood for another royal affair after all. Plus, let's be honest, who can resist a cozy night in with their family, especially when you have 2 adorable kids like Archie and Lilibet? I bet they had a blast watching the coronation on TV while snuggled up in their pajamas. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll see plenty more of the Sussexes at future royal events? ? Maybe next time Archie and Lilibet will even get to dress up in their own mini royal outfits. I can already picture them stealing the show with their cuteness. Number 4, the memoir. It looks like Harry has been busy making headlines again, but this time, it's not because of his charming good looks or philanthropic efforts. No, it's because he decided to write a best-selling memoir and spill all the royalty. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. The funeral for Queen Elizabeth. We all remember how Harry and Meghan attended together while pregnant with their 2nd child, and the whole world held its breath if there would be any awkward run-ins with his family, but alas, it was pretty uneventful. Well, fast forward to January of this year when Harry dropped Spare, and boy did he not spare anyone in his immediate family, especially William. Now, we all know that Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace love to keep their lips sealed when it comes to dramas and scandals, but this time, not a peep from either of them. Maybe they're too busy sipping on some tea themselves, or maybe Charles has finally taken up knitting to cope with all the stress. But let's be real, who needs drama-filled TV shows when the British royal family is constantly delivering some juicy content? Move over, Kardashians, we have a new reality show in town. And with every episode comes more revelations and tension between the royals. Number 3, coronation seating arrangements. The Duke of Sussex sat 3 rows behind the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children George, Charlotte, and Louis for the coronation ceremony. Harry arrived with his cousins Beatrice and Eugenie earlier that day. Seems like the royal family has a bit of a hierarchy when it comes to seating arrangements. I mean, 3 rows is practically like being in another section altogether. But hey, at least Harry wasn't stuck sitting next to Great Aunt Margaret with her corgis and endless supply of Werther's originals. Dodged a bullet there. In all seriousness though, can you imagine being part of the royal family? Constantly attending events and ceremonies, always abiding by protocol and etiquette? Don't get me wrong, I love a good tiara and ball gown as much as the next person, but sometimes a cozy night in with some Netflix sounds pretty appealing too. Number 2, no invite to the balcony. Harry arrived at the coronation without his wife and 2 children as expected, but skipping an appearance on the palace balcony? Unexpected move as part of the British royal family. His attendance at the coronation marks the first time he's seen the family since his bombshell book Spare was published in January. Relations between the royal family have been reportedly strained since its release, and we can only speculate that may have played into Harry's chilly reception at the coronation. And finally, number 1, Meghan and Harry's pleas for help. Harry's relationship with Meghan ushered in a new phase of his recurring battles with the British media. The prince told his mental health docuseries The Me You Can't See how his pleas for help from his family fell on deaf ears. He described the episode as the end of the beginning, mimicking Winston Churchill's description of a key moment in World War II. But that is all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy royal updates and news on your favorite celebrities. But until then, I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.